The Lean Entrepreneur by Brant and Patrick Vlaskovits. Welcome to today's podcast episode, where we will be discussing the top 10 lessons learned from the book The Lean Entrepreneur by Brant and Patrick Vlaskovits. This book outlines the principles of lean startup methodology and how entrepreneurs can create successful businesses by using it. We will dive deep into these principles and see what we can learn from them as entrepreneurs. Lesson 1: Validate your business idea. The first lesson that we can learn from the Lean Entrepreneur is the importance of validating your business idea. One of the fundamental principles of the Lean Startup methodology is starting with a hypothesis and testing it. This means that before investing a lot of time and money, entrepreneurs must first validate their business idea in the market. Lesson 2: Test your assumptions. The second lesson is closely related to the first one, and it is about testing your assumptions. Startups are based on assumptions that entrepreneurs make about their target market, customers, and their needs. These assumptions can be proven wrong, and that is why it is important to test them. Lesson 3: Create a lean canvas. The third lesson that we can learn is the importance of creating a lean canvas. A lean canvas is a simplified version of a business plan that helps entrepreneurs organize their ideas and test their assumptions. It consists of 9 blocks that represent key aspects of a business, such as customer segments, value propositions, channels, and revenue streams. Lesson 4: Focus on customer problems. The fourth lesson that we can learn from the Lean Entrepreneur is to focus on customer problems. A successful startup is not based on a product, but on a solution to a problem that customers have. Entrepreneurs must first identify their customers' problems and then create a product or service that solves them. Lesson 5: Minimize waste. The fifth lesson that we can learn from the Lean Entrepreneur is to minimize waste. Lean startup methodology is based on the premise that entrepreneurs must minimize waste by focusing only on the essential features of their products or services. This means that entrepreneurs must learn to prioritize their features and avoid adding unnecessary ones. Lesson 6: Iterate quickly. The sixth lesson is about iterating quickly. The Lean Startup methodology emphasizes the importance of rapid iteration. This means that entrepreneurs must continuously test their assumptions, make changes, and test them again. Iterating quickly allows entrepreneurs to save time and money by eliminating features that customers don't need. Lesson 7: Leverage data. The seventh lesson that we can learn from the Lean Entrepreneur is to leverage data. Data is a critical component of the Lean Startup methodology, as it helps entrepreneurs test their assumptions and validate their business ideas. Entrepreneurs must learn to leverage data to make informed decisions about their products, customers, and marketing strategies. Lesson 8: Build a minimum viable product. The eighth lesson is about building a minimum viable product. A minimum viable product is the most basic version of a product that can be released to the market. It is built with the sole purpose of validating assumptions and testing customer feedback. Entrepreneurs must learn to focus on the essential features of their product to build a minimum viable product. Lesson 9: Create a culture of learning. The ninth lesson that we can learn from the Lean Entrepreneur is to create a culture of learning. The Lean Startup methodology is based on continuous learning and improvement. Entrepreneurs must create a culture of learning that encourages their team to experiment, test assumptions, and learn from failures. Lesson 10: Pivot when necessary. The final lesson is about pivoting when necessary. Sometimes, even with the best efforts, a startup idea may not work out. Entrepreneurs must learn to pivot when necessary, meaning that they must change their business model or product based on feedback from the market. Pivoting can be a difficult decision, but it is essential for the success of a startup. In conclusion, The Lean Entrepreneur by Brant and Patrick Vlaskovits offers valuable lessons for entrepreneurs about starting and growing successful businesses. These lessons can be summarized as follows: validate your business idea, test your assumptions, create a lean canvas, focus on customer problems, minimize waste, iterate quickly, leverage data, build a minimum viable product, create a culture of learning, and pivot when necessary. By applying these principles to their startups, entrepreneurs can increase their chances of success and create sustainable businesses. Thank you for tuning in to today's podcast episode, and we hope to see you soon.